George for ActonTV, we are celebrating our 50th show of Talk of the Town, coming to you today from Minuteman Park, where it's very cold. As you can see, I'm very bundled up. Coming up on today's show, highlights from Chinese New Year from the Acton Senior Center, how you can protect yourself with the Better Business Bureau, and right after the opening, a tour of the Thoreau Club.
Welcome to the Thoreau Club. I'm Laura Klein, the Wellness Director here, and we're here to give you a tour of Thoreau. It just so happens this is an open house week, so we've got a lot of stuff going on. It's really exciting, and we're glad to have you with us. So we're going to do a tour through the club, show you our brand new fitness center, our tennis courts, our pool, and a bunch of other activities that are going on. We're going to interview some of our key staff members to tell you about the exciting programs happening here at Thoreau, and we hope you enjoy your time.
We've made some wonderful improvements here in the fitness center. We've renovated the whole club, first and second floor of the fitness center, with new equipment, new flooring, new paint. Looks wonderful. The equipment is state-of-the-art. All the equipment now have TVs and they have internet connections with them. They are also very more functional than they were over the years, so we've seen dramatic improvement in that area. Functional fitness is about movement in the way you actually move. Most of the machines that we had over the years were designed just to move in a certain plane. Well, we don't just move out and extend our leg out. We move with our hips and our knees all together. So the functional fitness part of it is how you move in relation to everyday activities, if you will.
I am very new, actually. It's only 3 months that I'm here at Thoreau. It's a pleasure to work in such a great environment. The staff is amazing. The facility is wonderful, as well as the location here. Tennis University is a program with 22 classes every week for every level. Are exciting classes for our members for every age. Tennis socials are a new thing that we want to introduce here at Thoreau Club. It's going to be every month. We're going to have a different event with a tennis team, but it's open also, of course, to every member and their guests as well. So every month we have an activity on court for tennis, a big party. The last one was very exciting. It was last Saturday. We have over 300 guests and everybody had a blast. So you're invited. Please come and have fun with us.
So we adopted a new program here via the USTA, and what it is, it's called JTT, or what they call Junior Team Tennis. And basically what it is taking our juniors, and instead of making an individual event, it makes it more of a team atmosphere. So they have an 18 and under and a 14 and under section. And in that 18 and under and 14 and under, you have a boys singles, girls singles, boys doubles, girls doubles, and a mixed doubles. So taking a team of juniors, instead of being an individual, we're now putting them as a team, and they're now competing against other clubs around Central Mass. We have a good Yellow Ball 2 program, or what they call high performance program. A couple of our juniors right now are competing in national tournaments as well as high sectional tournaments. They're all ranked in the top 15. We've had numerous juniors who train here also competing at the college level. So our junior Yellow Ball has been very successful on the tournament circuit as well as the college circuit.
The biggest thing that we have new this year is actually our air dome structure. So this right here is our bubble, our pool bubble that we use for our indoor season. The biggest advantage right now is our lighting. As you can see, we have a skylight right now that's new for this year, as well as our LED lighting that was finished yesterday. So it makes it nice and bright and airy, makes you feel like you're outside, and it's really, really a great space to be in. So our private lessons are very unique. A lot of facilities right now are not offering private lessons because of instructor availability. We have instructors here 7 days a week that can give private lessons. We can match you with the teacher, and it's one-on-one and totally custom for your needs, as well as your schedule. A lot of parents, they understand that swimming is a life skill. They have to learn how to swim. They don't have the time to do it. We have availability all throughout the week, all different times, and we can find something for you guys. So our Shark swim team is our competitive youth swim team. Right now we're in our winter season, and they compete with several other teams around the area. And we actually start at 5 years old and go all the way up to 18. So it's something for everybody. They get a chance to be part of a team. It's fun, it's athletic, but they're also competing and getting the chance to meet with other teams.
I run the Commit to Get Fit program here at the Thoreau Club, and it is a 13-week total wellness program. It has exercise, nutrition, weight management, stress management, behavior modification. It's really a life-altering program because we teach you all the skills that you need to make permanent, healthy lifestyle changes. So we start with an assessment, an initial assessment, where we get all of your biometrics and measurements and health history so that we have a baseline and we can set realistic goals for you to complete the program. And then the program has a lecture component taught by registered dietitian, certified wellness coaches, and personal trainers, and also an exercise component that's taught by certified personal trainers. You also get 2 one-on-one sessions with a personal trainer and 2 one-on-one sessions with the registered dietitian, so you get lots of support. We have recipes, tips, and also a portal where you can log your results, and that helps you track your progress. The program runs for 13 weeks or 3 months because science has shown that that's how long it takes to change a habit. So we're talking about creating permanent lifestyle changes. It's not a diet or a fad. And anyone can participate in the program. We find that the people who are most successful are those who have, they're definitely ready to make a change. So we do look for people who, want to make a change or are ready to make a change, and then we'll give you all the help and guidance that you need to make that happen.
The Group X program at Thoreau, we have over 75 classes a week. They range from aquafit to bar classes, Pilates, cycle. We have power classes, Tabata classes, cycle core classes, pretty much anything that you've ever been to, we probably have it here. We have fabulous instructors. I have 20 instructors on staff that will make any accommodations that you need. If you have a knee injury and you come into a cycle class, or you have something that we need to know about, we'll figure it out and make sure that you're safe. That's our priority. And then second one is to have a lot of fun as you get fit on your journey. People have a lot of fun. Yes, I would say they're one of the most enthusiastic groups that I've ever been with at Thoreau. They all are very passionate about group fitness, passionate about getting fit, and passionate about helping each other on each other's journey. Everybody is coming sometimes as a beginner, and the group is very welcoming, and that's a huge benefit for anyone. There's something for everyone. So all ages, you will see ages in the pool, people still working it as hard as they can. You'll see cycle will have a wide range of abilities as well. So it's sometimes the hardest part is walking through the door, and I always say, I'll hold your hand if you need me to, but just walk in the door and you'll keep coming back and back. So yeah, it's a great way to get fit.
What's new with Kids at Thoreau? I'm so glad you asked. We're actually getting ready to begin our renovation of our child care center on Monday. And I think of it as an inside-out renovation because not only have we taken care in the aesthetics all the way to the colors, what's going to stimulate a child's creativity and their excitement and their curiosity, but we're developing programs that are going to speak to each of the children that are in there, no matter what their age is. I like to think of it as a nursery school-esque kind of a program that we're developing. So It's so unique, and I think it's something that our members and their children are really going to appreciate, so I'm really excited. No matter what their age is, we want to be engaging them from every aspect, not just their minds, but also their little bodies as they do sociodramatic things and art and math. We're going to have all kinds of great zoned areas, so it really is going to mimic a nursery school environment. The name of the new program is Kaleidoscope, and we're taking children 3 months old up to 10 years old.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed your time here today. We'd love to have you come visit. You're welcome anytime. The best way to reach us is on our website, www.thoreau.com. You can call us at 978-831-1349. We welcome you to come anytime. Come for a tour, come for a visit, come check us out, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much for joining us today.
ActonTV had a chance to stop by the Council on Aging for their Chinese New Year celebration, and these wonderful women are also members of the Senior Center. Stay tuned.
My name is Sharon Zhao. I'm originally from Shanghai, China. I've been living in Acton for 11 years now. But we've been in the United States for 26 years with my husband and family. First of all, Chinese New Year is based on lunar calendar, not a fiscal calendar. So each year, actually the Chinese New Year is different on the different day. Usually it's the first day of the first lunar year. So for this year, actually, and also I just want to say, we have 12 animals symbolic that represents the Chinese zodiac. So this year, it happened to be the dog year. So this is actually, all credit goes to our leader, Rong Rong, who has a group of young ladies, as I said, retired or semi-retired. And at average age of 60, we gather together several times a week. Basically, we do painting, as you can see on the wall, and we also do dancing. Like we have Zhe who used to work for Cisco as an engineer, come to teach us. And also we have all people professionals retired, and we do singing. Like Li Wen you saw, actually, who graduated from New England Conservative. She is a vocal teacher. And we once in a while, when weather permits, we also go hiking, go to museum. I think we just want to enjoy the life here. And we love Acton community. And as I mentioned, our kids all graduate from Acton, Boxborough. And we want to share our joy, talent, and the love, especially appreciation to the Chinese senior, not Chinese, actually, Acton Senior Center. And this is actually, I want to give a mic to Rong Rong. Can you say a few words? Because it's a wonderful group.
I'm the oldest one. That's why they call me leader. I'm an oldest sister. So all of them are much younger than me. Before I'm too old. So we get together and we enjoy our life. We love Acton so much. I live in Acton almost 30 years.
Oh, wow.
So our kids just born here, grew up here. So we see everything. We get together, have exercise, and dancing, drawing. So we just try to do something to help our community, to make some contribution. We want to give our love to this town, to this beautiful town, Acton. I'm the member of this senior center. I'm too old, I cannot tell you. I have the center card. Yeah, if I take my clothes, I will walk this way. So when I do the activity with my girls, so I forgot my age.
So I think I want to say one word. she's constantly and recklessly to give her love to all the group and the city. That's one of the secrets, I have to say, to stay young and being active all the time. And she's going to become a grandma this year. So how wonderful. Congratulations.
Well, thank you for talking to us, and thank you for sharing your talents today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Hopefully see you. Happy Chinese New Year. Okay.
You may be unaware of some of the scams that are going around trying to get your hard-earned dollar. We had a chance to stop by the Better Business Bureau to talk to Amy Schramm about how you can protect yourself. We are here at the Better Business Bureau with Amy Schramm, Senior Marketing Specialist for the Bureau. Tell us about some of the scams that are going around right now, Amy.
Sure. So I tend to joke that I have fantastic job security because what I do is outreach and delivering educational programs on the scams that are going on. And as technology keeps growing and evolving, so and enhancing, so were the tactics that the scam artists are using. But one of the tactics that the scam artists have been using for years and is continuing to do so is via the phone. And we are continuing to receive phone calls, but what they're doing now is really interesting. They're now calling and impersonating legitimate businesses or organizations or relatives. There's a grandparent scam where you might receive a phone call from someone claiming to be your grandchild or claiming to be the authorities that have taken in your grandchild, which is really scary. There are phone calls now from people claiming to be from the IRS, people claiming to be from Medicare, and it's tricky because we may realize, oh, the IRS will never call us, but when you answer the phone and someone on the other end says, oh, this is the IRS and you misfiled your taxes or this, that, or the other, it makes you nervous, at least for a moment, and it makes us vulnerable and we're more likely to exchange information and then realize after the fact, uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And something very similar is with this new Medicare scam. So what's happening is seniors over the age of 65, or individuals over the age of 65, I should say, will be receiving new Medicare cards, which is amazing. They're receiving new Medicare cards because it means that the Social Security number is being taken off, which is fantastic because we really shouldn't be carrying that information around with us. But because the card is changing, everyone's going to be issued a new card. People are calling and impersonating Medicare, saying things like, well, as you know, you'll be receiving your new card, and can we just verify your address and your Social Security number to make sure that we have the right Nancy Smith, or we're sending it to the right address, or there's a $5 service charge, so we need a credit card number and info on file. And unfortunately, people are falling for that in particular because they're not saying anything too outlandish. They're not calling and claiming that you won the Irish lottery or you owe $20,000 or you won a free cruise or vacation. They're impersonating legitimate businesses, and it's really throwing people off, I think.
And how does the Better Business Bureau educate people not to get, scammed by some of these people?
Sure, so it's tough because the tactics are constantly being updated. So we really just encourage individuals to continue to check our website. We have a scam tracker portion of bbb.org, and we really encourage individuals to go there. And if you've received a phone call, a piece of mail, an email, anything of that nature, visit our website. We have a portion of our website called Scam Alerts, and we're constantly updating it with the information that we have on what these scam tactics are. And then our scam tracker is where consumers consumers can go and individuals can go to report what they've experienced, even if it was just a phone call but you didn't give any information away. Report it via our scam tracker, and what we do is we share that information with the Federal Trade Commission. And it's so important that we're sharing that information with the authorities and that we're not afraid as consumers to let the authorities know about the experiences that we're having. More often than not, it's not being reported, and that's what makes it really difficult in order to produce this outreach. And so for me personally, as the Senior Community Outreach Relations Specialist for BBB, I travel throughout all of Eastern Mass, all of Maine, all of Vermont, and all of Rhode Island and deliver between 20 to 30 programs each month on scams, on fraud, on identity theft, all the fun stuff.
You know, we first met you at the Acton Senior Center, and you were educating people, and they weren't aware of some of these scams that are going around.
No.
And why is it you think the elderly are more vulnerable than the rest of the population?
It's interesting because anyone is susceptible to receive a phone call or an email, and I think instinct is to say that elderly and senior citizens are more likely to be a victim because it's sort of felt that way over the years, but we're really all susceptible, and it's actually the elderly now that are educating themselves in settings at senior centers and councils on aging, and they're hearing about this, and I think scammers are still targeting them, but they may not be as successful as they used to be because they are so highly educated on it. We've really been drilling that community and saying, watch out for this, watch out for this, watch out for this, and it's tough because the tactics keep changing. For the most part, these scammers have a list of, let's say, like 1,000 phone numbers, and they're calling everyone on that list. And on Monday, they're going to say that they're offering them a better interest rate on their credit card. And on Tuesday, they're going to call the same group of people and say that they're the IRS. On Wednesday, they'll call and say that they're from a charity. And every day, they'll try something new. And what they will do is exactly what you said. They will target the senior community. They'll contact individuals over the age of, let's say, 65, and they'll try the Medicare scam. They'll try the grandparent scam. They're more likely to try those tactics with that community and demographic, as opposed to the younger generation, the millennials. They're not going to call them and say, we have your grandchild. They will target specifically, but for the most part, anyone could receive the phone call.
So if people want more information and they want to, maybe they have a problem and they need a little help, what is the website?
bbb.org. It's as simple as that, and there's so much information on there.
And you have an app too, so you can go
Yes.
right to the website and download the app, which I think I want to get that as soon as we're done this interview.
Yeah, it's so helpful. It's so easy. How often are we on our phones, And it takes a few moments to look up a business, and it's so worth it on the other end of things.
Now, we're here in Massachusetts, but your organization covers the whole United States. I live in New Hampshire, so if I had a problem, would I go to the same website?
You could visit the same website. You type in your zip code, and it would take you to your BBB.
Okay.
Because New Hampshire is its own separate office. Our office in Marlborough covers all of Eastern Mass, all of Maine, all of Vermont, and all of Rhode Island. And if you had a question about a business that was located or headquartered within a certain area, you would visit that BBB's website or call them specifically.
So it's as easy as going to bbb.org, type in your zip code, and you can get lots of help and resources right here at the Better Business Bureau. You may know that ActonTV is very involved with the Middlesex West Chamber of Commerce. We had a chance to go to their annual luncheon and meeting, and also to talk to Jonathan Kerr, the new executive director. He's going to give you more information about their annual awards gala coming up in April.
The tourism in this area, as you know, sometimes we drive through places like Concord and Acton, and we just blink. And this is a very historical area around here, and we should take advantage of it. I'll echo Nam. We are very lucky to live in the region that we live in, and certainly take advantage of it and tell others. So thank you for coming, everyone. I look forward to all of your support in this next year. Thank you.
We are here with Jeff Turcotte, a commercial lender with Workers Credit Union, also the new president of the Middlesex West Chamber of Commerce. How excited are you to be the new president?
Excited.
Nervous, optimistic, really. This is a great chamber. I was introduced to this chamber almost 10 years ago, and I've made an awful lot of friends. And when I looked out this afternoon and saw all my friends in the audience, that's really what it was about. So this is a great organization, supports local businesses in our 8-town region, and I think it's integral.
Tell us about, you're new to the chamber, and what changes have you maybe thought that you brought about here at the chamber? You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you so much. One of the big things I'm trying to do is get more chamber interaction within membership. It's one of my goals is to go on and have people, if you're thinking of a service or you're thinking of even retail, look to our membership first and try and work within our own membership so that we keep the club rolling. That's an important aspect of it.
And networking is so important. You do so many events, like this event today, the annual luncheon. You have an annual dinner gala coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the awards ceremony is coming up in April 25th, and that's where we hand out awards to any number of businesses. You can nominate a business, whether it's the best business of the year or up and rising business star, any number of categories. And you can go to the chamber website to find that information. It's posted there. And we'll have an awards gala where those people are presented with awards. And we're also doing the scholarship fundraising at that point. So we have a 50-50 raffle going on right now. You can buy tickets for that, and the winner will be picked that night at the awards ceremony. And then we also will have a raffle and a silent auction the night of the awards as well to help fund the scholarships we're giving out to the local high schools.
And if people want more information, you can visit mwcoc.com, of course. And speaking of the website is completely revamped. It's so much more user-friendly. Tell us about that.
Well, we wanted exactly that. We wanted something a little more user-friendly, a little more professional-looking, and a little bit, newer color scheme, and trying to get in with the times. So it's very easy to go there. You can just see what kind of businesses are in the area. We have our membership directory. For members, they can go and log on, and it's almost like a Facebook page for them as well. They can also post member-to-member deals or hot deals, so they can kind of do that inside, club, working together and having, things for each other that might be a discount for a service or even retail aspect. So
it's such a great way to network your business. And speaking of networking your business, we had a gentleman that was presenting from massvacations.com, which businesses can go on their website for free, list their services. Tell us about his presentation tonight.
That's correct. So he did a walkthrough of the website. It's very easy to navigate, massvacations.com. Anybody can go on their company and set up a business. They can kind of create their own web page, which shows what they do and all that. They can also, more importantly, post a lot of things to calendar events. And there's a lot of variations to those calendar event kind of things. So if you want to specify, you're doing, let's say, an Easter brunch at your hotel or something like that, you could do that and would then get on the kind of the Easter bandwagon for that when that time comes along. Valentine's Day was mentioned as well. There's also just a general interest, if you're doing ski aspects or if you're a microbrewery and you're trying to get on the microbrewery tour. I know that people are starting to do those now and are just going around to different microbrews to try and catch them all. It's almost like Pokemon. And you can set yourself up for that and, even events that you're having because there's a lot of the, the brew fests and those sort of things. So there's a lot of potential there. And I think they did a good job of presenting it. And you can just go on their site, and I think a lot of it is easily walked through and you can figure it out on your own. And if you go to the Mass Office of Transportation and Tourism, they have more information there as well. So
excellent. Remember, it's massvacations.com. If you want more information about the chamber, it's mwcoc.com. You can see Jonathan's show, which I was like a host for a little while in the interim. Business Matters on ActonTV. You can watch all the shows at actontv.org. Jonathan, thank you so much for talking to us today.
And thank you so much for all that you guys do for us. You've been a great supporter of the Chamber, and the Business Matters show is a great addition for us, and we appreciate all of your help and look forward to continuing to work with you. So thank you.
If you have a show idea, or maybe you have a nonprofit organization you'd like us to cover, drop us a line at actontv.org. We'd like to thank you for watching this very special edition, 50th show of Talk of the Town. We're going to leave you with highlights of the March Meltdown taking place Sunday, March 25th at Neshoba Valley Ski Area. They're walking around with no shirts and going into the pond. For Talk of the Town, I'm George Cox. We'll see you again next time.